Hello and welcome to Plus Sports on PlusTvAfrica. It's Wednesday and my name, as your host as usual, is Mikhail Tinubu. Now we'll start in Nigeria with the Super Eagles set to face off against Ecuador. Two sides in need of a morale boosting result go head-to-head on Thursday when Ecuador and Nigeria lock horns in a mouth-watering friendly fixture at New Jersey's Red Bull Arena. Latre head into the game on a run of 5 consecutive games without a win, while the Super Eagles have failed to taste victory in each of their last 4 outings across all competitions. Latre have now failed to win any of their 5 outings, and including their final 4 outings in the World Cup qualifiers, picking up 4 draws and losing 1 since last November's 2-0 win over Chile. Despite a poor end to their World Cup qualification campaign, an early run of form saw Gustavo Alfaro's men secure a place in Qatar after picking up 26 points from 18 games to finish 2 points above 5th placed Peru in the playoff spot. Nigeria, on the other hand, failed to kick off their friendlies on a good note as they fell to a 2-1 loss at the hands of Mexico when the side squared off on Sunday. Now, I believe I have with me Mr. Sareti this Wednesday. But meanwhile, while we wait on him, we'll go to the next story, where Tottenham have completed the signing of Ivan Perisic, and he is excited about joining the Premier League club and said he can't wait to get started in North London. Perisic agreed a 2-year deal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium when his contract expires on June 30th. The Croatian will link up with Antonio Conte again, a reunion the 33-year-old is delighted by. Argentina will look to extend the 31-match unbeaten run on Wednesday, June 1st, in a showdown at London's Wembley with European champions Italy. The South American champions have largely played against local opposition during their streak and are keen to test their mettle against the European team. Manager Lionel Scaloni and star forward Lionel Messi will be looking to capitalize on the recent misfortunes of Italy, who failed to qualify for the 2022 World Cup less than a year after their Euro 2020 glory. Prior to that, Italy's own world record 37-match unbeaten run came to an end in October last year when Spain beat Roberto Mancini's side in the Nations League semi-finals. The Wembley game, entitled the Finalissima, was agreed in September shortly after UEFA and South America's CONMEBOL strongly opposed FIFA's plans for a biennial World Cup. Now, German third seed Alexander Zverev capitalized on an error-filled performance from Carlos Alcaraz to tame the high-flying teenage Spaniard 6-4, 6-4, 4-6, 7-6, 7 on Tuesday, May 31st, and reach a second straight semi-final at the French Open. This was the first time the 25-year-old Zverev defeated a top 10 opponent at a Grand Slam in 12 attempts, and his victory came against a player who came into the contest having won 14 consecutive matches. Zverev, who lost to Stefanos Tsitsipas in the 2021 semi-final, had a 2-1 head-to-head lead against Alcaraz, but his opponent had won their most recent meeting, the only one on clay, this month in the final of the ATP Masters in Madrid. Alcaraz made 56 unforced errors as Zverev saved a set point in the 4th set tiebreak before converting his second match point with a superb backhand service return to set up a meeting against either world number 1 Novak Djokovic or 13-time French Open champion Rafa Nadal. American teenager CoCo Golf powered past compatriot Sloane Stephen 7-5, 6-2 on Tuesday, May 31st, to book a French Open semi-final spot in her biggest victory at a Grand Slam. The 18-year-old, the youngest player left in the draw, who was hit by a brief spell of nerves late in the game, will next play Italy's Martina Trevisan for a place in Saturday's final. Gauff, the youngest female player to reach multiple Grand Slam quarterfinals since 2007, also reaching the French Open last 8 in 2021, stormed to a 3-0 lead in a one-sided start to the All-American encounter. While Stephens may rue her missed chances throughout the match, Gauff managed to return almost everything her opponent threw at her. Another lengthy rally ended with Stephens sinking a forehand into the net and Gauff going 5-1 up. Instead of serving out the match, however, she double faulted twice again to give her opponent a brief reprieve before winning it on Stephens serving in the very next game. Talks of an end to Rafa Nadal's reign proved premature once again, as the clay court king stayed on course for a record-extending men's 22nd Grand Slam title by beating arch-rival Novak Djokovic 6-2, 4-6, 6-2, 7-6, 4 in a vintage French Open quarterfinal clash on Tuesday, May 31st. The 13-time Roland Garros champion, beaten by the world number one in the semi-finals last year, arrived in Paris on the back of two injuries that had hampered his preparations. Djokovic is still stuck at 20 Grand Slam titles after being barred from taking part in the Australian Open by local authorities over his refusal to get vaccinated against COVID-19, a major that Nadal won. Nadal threw the punches and had defending champion Djokovic on the ropes in a high-octane start under the spotlights. Djokovic fought back in an 88-minute second set, but the 35-year-old Nadal, backed by a Parisian crowd, found the resources to end it in 4 sets despite being a breakdown in the fourth, and set up a meeting with German third seed Alexander Zverev for a place in the Sunday's final. Zverev beat Alcaraz in 4 sets earlier. Well, Nadal continues to prove his presence on the court is not yet finished. My name is Mikhail Tinubu, and as I always say to you at the end of every show, life is never boring with some sports. Have a wonderful day.